Welcome back to Old Pals, New Plans. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Jim.
And today we are back at the Price is Right wheel.
We'll be doing the platform, putting the wheels on that, I think, today. And hopefully by the end of this video, we'll have a wheel that's actually spinning.
Oh yeah. Come on down and spin the wheel. Might end up spinning it and having it roll across the shop and crush everything in here. Just make sure we don't stand in front of it when we spin it.
Yeah, they're already stand back.
So we got to put the spinning mechanism together. We got a set of 4 bearings and a 3/4 inch rod.
Should be a nice, elaborate, working mechanism, though, by the time we're done today.
Fingers crossed.
Should be good.
We have faith. Oh God, I have faith. Ooh, baby. Shake the butt.
Shake the butt. Yeah, it reminds me of Dana Kirby, didn't he? Wasn't he the one that did George Michael?
Oh, yeah.
If you remember my butt in the faith video, you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. Look at my butt, it's round. Look at it. Look at it. It's tight and round.
So, got to get it started if you want to get it done, I think they say.
All right.
So
Let's get rolling.
Get rolling.
All right.
This here's the base. Jim's carefully choosing his
Gotta get the right one.
There is the base. Nothing fancy. We got these pockets for.
Want it to spin all the way around on the front ones here.
A wall that's going to come up that will hold this bearing, and then this bearing will mount to the wheel. So we need something that's going to hold the bearing now, so that's the next step.
And we were thinking it would kind of curve like a arch look.
Make it somewhat pretty.
Symmetrical. These will be for the 2 middle, the tall points.
So here's what we're thinking. So this wall will hold this block, and this block will hold this bearing like that. So all the weight of the wheel will be carried right here along these. The wheel's got to go up 6 inches.
And then we will do the same thing on the other side.
We built a spacer for this. Something that you could just put the wheel on top of this, and it will hold it up. That way the rod can go through the bearings, through the bearings and through the wheel and everything. Well, for the spinning mechanism, we got these pillow block bearings, what they call. They mount like this, and then a rod will go through the center here and spin. This one will mount to the wheel, and this one will mount to the wall that we're going to build today. One of the problems that we found, not really a problem, but these are 3/4 bearings, and this is a 3/4 rod, but it hasn't been milled, so the rod does not go through the bearing. We've tried different ones, and it's definitely the rod has to be shaved down a little bit. So to do that, we're going to take it to our friend Jeff.
A long time friend for especially you. He grew up right next to you, but I've known Jeff over the years.
Me and Jeff grew up as neighbors. Our houses were literally 15 feet apart. It's always nice to visit with Jeff. It's always nice.
Jeff.
It's always nice to visit with Jeff.
Especially Jeff and Jim and Shawn and all the others.
This whole video thing kind of started with Jeff and I. Me and Jeff and my sister Tracy, and then the girl that lived down the road from us. We didn't have a video camera, but we would do skits for each other. And we called them funny shows. Me and Jeff would come up with a skit or something, then we would let the girls in, and they would sit and we'd put on a funny show.
In the bedroom?
In the bedroom. We'd have different characters, or we might pantomime a Michael Jackson song, or whatever it was. But
probably the bedroom, because they were too embarrassed to do it in the living room in front of everybody else. That's just my thought.
I think you're pretty right about that. Then Jeff moved away. About the same time our family got a video camera. Me and my sister started doing the videos, and then me and Jim started doing videos, and all this kind of started from those funny shows and those, in those early days.
Threads. Just kind of one thread leads to another thread. Yep, here we are. Rich and famous.
Yep. It all paid off. So we are going to, I have contacted Jeff and his dad. Pretty much in Jeff's dad's shop, they have a whole metalworking outfit, so.
That would be a difficult challenge for us. I don't know how we would have got that to work. We'd have had to buy maybe a different rod or something. Thank you, Jeff.
Let's go see Jeff.
All right. And Jeff Sr.
Jeff Sr., yes.
This is Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hello.
And this is Jeff also. Look at that. Smooth.
We're getting ready to anchor the wall down to the platform.
I just pre-drilled for the legs.
Okay, we got the bearings all attached. We're gonna pull out the support and then see if it spins. It's spinning on its own.
Awesome.
Give it a good spin. Let's see.
It's always spinning. What? We do have to figure out a way to slow this thing down.
Well, once you get the those things on and it's hitting that thing, that will.
I think that'll be enough.
I don't know.
It'd make for a long show.
Come on, Dollar! Come on, Dollar!
They could go to another scene. Like a flashback kind of thing. Need 100, need $1, need $1.
Well, we got the wheel spinning. Everything seems to be working well. One thing we need now is flats. We gotta have a professional machinist machinist some flats. We need some flat areas for the set screws, something to grab to, so it doesn't come sliding out or anything.
Yeah, so Jeff is going to help us figure out the lengths and where we want to put the flats and all that good stuff.
I think I hear his vehicle now. Come on in!
Hey, man.
Hey, I'm in.
See ya, good.
Long's
the wheel.
All right.
The ever spinning.
It's still spinning.
We've got to figure out a brake system for it.
Yeah, don't put your hand next to it. It'll cut your hand off.
Accidentally put your arm inside there when the whole thing.
You just want to mark where the set screws are.
So here's Jeff.
Hello.
My two best friends growing up right here. Thanks, Jeff, for coming by and
Oh, no problem.
doing all this
Not
work
a
for
problem.
us. This is definitely stuff we couldn't have done on our own.
No chance.
So me, Jim, and Jeff all have somewhat an overlapping history. Back when me and Jim were doing videos, we managed to bring old Jeff into one. He was a little kid.
Very shy. Yeah.
How old would you say you were then?
10.
10 years
Yeah, I was
old?
10.
Well, we had a great idea that we had an old TV. We thought, well, we know a spot where we can drop TV on the dummy. So we all loaded up on the four-wheeler and loaded up the TV and took it down the woods and attempted to make a video. I think that was the one and only time you were
Yeah.
you were on the
Yeah, that was the only time.
shy.
Yeah, very shy.
Hi, I'm Jeff Lyons from WCK News. And I'm here to tell you about the. Hi, I'm Jeff Lyons. yeah, the two photo things.
That's the Jeff I remember, the shy boy.
Wouldn't look up.
Yeah. You did good though.
Yeah.
You were laughing.
Where did you laugh at?
Who knows what
Yeah.
we were doing outside.
You're right.
We kind of did our videos just the way we're doing this, just make it up as you go along. So anything that we did on the video was, there was no script, just an idea.
How are you doing, bud?
Fine.
Let's see him. I met you.
Dr. Checkle.
And
We didn't have him back after that, so.
Right. Good stop laughing.
It was an audition.
Yeah.
Joke about
Didn't get the
it.
part. Yeah, I remember. Got kicked out of the whole place.
Out of the club.
Everything is clear in this area.
Yep.
Come on. Hurry. Dangerous out here.
All this video making and everything me and Jim done kind of branched off from what you and I used to do, the funny shows.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember any of the characters or?
No, I remember the horror ones hating the ketchup because the ketchup on you.
We would use
The ketchup was nasty.
ketchup. Yeah. We must have had like where we could pantomime songs as our funny show, is what I'm guessing. Well, we did the Michael Jackson Thriller album. And I have a list. I must have made it because it says Shawn on this side, Jeff on this side. The songs I was gonna do, the songs you were gonna do.
Oh my God.
I had Beat It, Thriller, Wanna Be Starting Something, everything. You had Human Nature, The Girl Is Mine. You know, all The Girl Is Mine. Sounds like I'll do all the cool songs.
Yeah. Stage break.
Yeah.
Stage break songs.
That's when all the ladies can go out and have Jeff's in there singing "Lady in My Life."
With the other side of the glove on.
You were only 8. You didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know any better. Or Thomas Edison. I remember Thomas Edison.
Oh yeah.
Thomas Edison and Vince made up
Yes.
something.
I remember that. So, yeah, it's good to have Jeff over here doing this kind of stuff. We interrupt this video at this point because after we filmed me and Jeff talking about the funny shows, we realized that me and Jim had actually planned a funny show back in those days.
It definitely dates it. 80s. Yeah, we were gonna do My Little Buttercup.
My little buttercup has the sweetest smile.
On the Three Amigos. I remember we had it planned, and I remember even working out some kind of choreography to it. I don't remember. But in my mind, we had the choreography worked out and everything. But yeah, me and Jim had actually planned a funny show.
So,
We're thinking maybe, since we're wanting to grow our channel, an incentive for people to subscribe. Jim had this idea. Hit it, Jim.
if we hit, or when we hit 200 subscribers, we will do the My Little Buttercup redemption video.
So we're thinking about maybe trying to talk Jeff into getting in this recreation too. At 200 subscribers, do a funny show for everybody. So I don't know if that's something people's interested in.
Yeah. Maybe at 500, I'll kiss you on the veranda.
Oh, the lips would be fine. That's a whole nother thing.
Oh, jeez.
So there's that. There's some incentive to subscribe and like to this channel.
To humiliate us.
Yes, the amount of humiliation will go up with the more subscribers.
That's right.
So, at the end of another day, as me and Jim has become accustomed to,
It's time to eat.
we like to go grab something to eat. There's a place right down not too far from here, that they serve what's called a pub pizza. Is that the way you describe that? Real, like a cracker crust.
Thin crust.
In this part of the Midwest, it's like a thing, and this is like the top place in the area. You know, you ask somebody where their favorite pizza place is, and it's usually it's called the Driftwood. We're gonna go down there and see if we can get a little bite to eat. Let's go.
this is where Keith Hernandez came for our little league banquet. Was it at Christmas time or was it
I think it was like a
it
Christmas.
was like an awards banquet. It was for the little league and stuff, but maybe it was just because you've got prizes by drawing tickets. So I don't.
We played Little League here in town. And at some point during the year, they would have a banquet for all the Little League. And we would come down here to the pizza place. It was a bar. It was more of a bar than a pizza place then. So we were all here in the bar.
Smoke filled, probably back then.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the 80s. It was different.
I was trying to remember where it was, but I know they had their backs usually to the outside.
I remember them standing right there.
That's what I was thinking.
And then the tables were all lined up down that way. But each year, during this banquet, they would have in St. Louis Cardinal players, and it was the mid '80s, right? So it was
Yeah, Keith Hernandez was very popular back then.
yeah, pre-cocaine days, or
Maybe,
pre-being
yeah.
busted for cocaine, pre-Seinfeld days.
Yep.
You know who that is? Oh, that's Keith Hernandez.
Keith Hernandez, the baseball player?
Yeah, that's him.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Wow, Keith Hernandez. He's such a great player.
Yeah.
I think Keith Hernandez is more known for his role in Seinfeld.
Well, I know you won a bike
Yeah,
from Keith Hernandez. I remember that.
yeah, I won the only BMX bicycle I ever owned from Keith Hernandez. Won it right there.
I think I got a soccer ball or something.
Really? Still got it?
I didn't think about that.
I still got the bike. To get it out for the video. Tires don't hold air, so I ain't gonna be able to ride it.
Who's this guy think he is?
I'm Keith Hernandez.
Did Mickey Mantle come here or was that? Sorry, Jeff.
Right.
We do have another baseball story that Jeff does not like to recall. I've talked about it a few times over the years with him. Every time he's like, we had another baseball legend show up right up the street from here.
Yep. I missed it.
Yeah. It was, what year did you say it was?
82, 83.
82, 83. I didn't know baseball player. You know, I knew Willie McGee and, you know, some of the St. Louis Cardinals. But the classic baseball players, I had no clue who they were. Well, Jeff's mom came up to me one day and had, I guess, an article from the newspaper and said, hey, Jeff's not going to be able to go to this. You want to go? And I'm like, yeah. Who is it? She said, Mickey Mantle. I'm like, all right, who's that? Seems like a big deal. I'll go. Grabbed an old baseball out of my yard. And poor old Jeff here.
I watched you leave as I'm running with my ball for you to slide.
That's true.
No, I'm just not. I was sick, so I couldn't go.
Yeah, I could at least had something signed for
You
it.
didn't know who it was. Did you?
Yeah.
You didn't. I probably would have lost it. Anyway.
Yeah,
It's funny.
They didn't want to get Mickey Mantle sick, I guess.
Yeah.
How weird was that, Mickey Mantle?
It's odd. Yeah, and McDonald's in Creekwood. Yeah, it's odd.
But it is true. Mickey Mantle was here at the local little town, Illinois.
Yep.
Jeff can't vouch for it. Jeff
No,
did.
I heard about it.
Who's your favorite baseball
man, I don't know. Probably, I always liked Willie McGee. Remember Willie? He just looked so gangly all the time. Then he'd get up there and home run.
you abide by that?
Oh, yeah.
There it is. You rule.
I try.
Just not his household.
Yeah, just not my household.
Well, thank you, Jeff.
No problem.
Appreciate
Anytime.
it.
Anytime.
We'll be seeing more of you.
Oh, yeah.
So these little pull handles, we put on the side for kind of pretty handy.
And we put some J channel, some regular aluminum J channel. We made 2 channels so the numbers can slide in right here.
Slide right in.
We got some very messy and expensive glitter paint, which didn't go very far. And we kind of give the front a little shine like the Price is Right wheel. And numbers should slide right in and right out.
And then we put screws in here for the ticker as it goes by the arrow, which we also did. As it spins, it hits them. Sometimes it hits it harder than others.
And for the arrow, we basically just put an arm that came out a triangle with a little spring on it. It's kind of noisy.
And soon it'll be finished more, and
we're gonna hand it over to crew at the Barn 3. We're gonna do the painting and the finish work. I think we need to see Jim give it a good spin, though.
here we go. Big money, big money, big money. All right, so today we're about ready to say goodbye to the wheel. Just finished up doing some trim out of it, the numbers, putting the final screws on some of the handles and such, and yeah, today's the day.
We didn't show all the painting and stuff because we just did like how it's to be done or how we would do it, and then we are giving the stuff over to the barn and say, you know, this is our recommendation on how to do the numbers. Here are the numbers, and kind of letting them do the painting and stuff.
With their artistic touch to it.
Yes, Tracy and Denny are coming to pick up the wheel as we speak, and it will be out of the shop and on to the next project, I guess.
Out of the shop into the barn.
Yes. We're going to be loading up the truck, so there probably won't be much video of that, if any, but rest assured that it will be out of here by the end of the day. Have it in the...
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye, wheel.
So long, we'll see you at the barn.
Yes, it was fun. Taking up half the shop. Sad to see her go?
No, that's the next phase. That's productivity right there.
Right. Let's head on inside.
All right.
Well, now I'm a little sad it's gone.
Yeah.
Now that we're back in
Yeah,
the
now
shop.
that we're in here. Like, whoa.
It's so empty. It's so empty. What are we gonna do with all this space? But we'll be seeing it again.
Oh, yeah. No, it'll be a whole nother thing when we get out there. Start setting it back up, reassembling it. And yeah, we'll be getting it ready for production.
Yes. Yeah, so the next video we plan on, setting it up. And then we're actually gonna go to the show. So you get to see a little bit of the show.
Yeah, that'll be really cool seeing it in use.
If it falls apart, we might just sneak out the back door.
Yeah.
Get your stuff, Jim. Let's go.
That's when
Tracy
you realize, that we actually did film.
Yeah. All these videos will be deleted from Facebook.
In all honesty, we are totally looking forward to seeing what they do with this.
Yes.
This is cool, and we thank you, Abby and Tracy, for the opportunity to do this one with you. And we also want to say thanks to Jeff and Jeff Sr. for helping us with the rod and kind of milling that down for us. That was
Yeah, we couldn't have done it with the tools we had at our disposal, so.
not at all. Thank you.
Yeah. So until next time,
So long from the shop.
and old pals,